I'm going to quickly demonstrate how to add a super onto an observation hive. So the first thing I did is, take off my A-frame that was bracing the hive and the screw that was holding it to the wall. I also took out the bolts that were clamping the top to the top super here. And what I've also done just to save time is already put in one of the dividers. So before I actually, really continue, I want to make sure I know where the queen is. So when I go ahead and move dividers, I don't accidentally hit her. And she is like annoyingly running around today, right now looking for a place to lay eggs. So it looks like she's mostly focused on like the lower half of this frame. So I think we're okay to move things around. So I'm going to add in another divider here on top, and I don't actually think there are any bees between my divider and the top, but just in case. And I'm just going to confirm real quick that our queen isn't at the top. I don't see her walking up there. Yeah, I think we're okay. All right, so next I'm just gonna remove my top here. And then I'm going to place that on my next box and place my next frame onto the hive. And I already know orientation, so like that the bolts will fit correctly. And then I'm going to, and there's my queen again, so just making sure. And now that I've got, the bottom of this sealed up, I'm able to take off the top here. So I'm just kind of keeping it in line as I go. Just in case there are any actual bees in there, they'll just start walking down into the new box. And then, just to hold things in place, I'm going to put a couple bolts in. Just want to make sure there's my queen. Okay, just wanted to double check. All right, and then make sure that my next frame is aligned, both horizontally, like both directions, all dimensions. And then I'm gonna very slowly, I'm kind of pressing into the wall as I do this. I'm just gonna check one more time that my queen isn't in the way. Last thing I wanna do is like pull this out and roll the queen, like as I go. She was just on the move again. This is the annoying part. I seem to have lost her again. Give it a minute till we find her. Oh, there she is in the middle. Okay, cool. Let's go before she moves. She's like making her way up the top. So I'm pushing into the wall on the top and the bottom here as I remove the divider. I'll put in my bolts, and then washers and nuts and everything, and connect all these together. But I think we're good to stop the video now. That's how you add a super onto an observation hive. Oh, and I did that because basically it's full. We were hitting the point where every space was completely filled up. I actually also put a medium frame into this deep just to let them make comb freestyle. off the bottom so the students could see it, kind of how it curves, and they're now filling up all that space too. So it's time to add another box. That's why we did this today.